So, I just played Age of Exploration, sort of. I have a whole bunch of these sort of multiplayer solitaire games, and a few real solitaire games. And I view them all about the same solitaire, which is, they kind of suck. I mean, when it comes down to it, yeah, there's some decision making to be made, but the random cards or whatever just make it not an enjoyable experience for me. Some people, I can see where they could get into that. What about as a multiplayer game, though? And that's where that's actually why I picked this up and why I have so many of these things like Blackbeard, Magic Realm, Mystic Wood, which I gave away, Source of the Nile, where you're essentially playing out a solitaire game, but with some impact from the other players. Very minimal. I mean, in this you can take over somebody else's expedition. This actually has more than most of them do. But when you look at it as a game, they're still not great games, right? I mean, your choices are limited, and you're mainly just kind of having events happen to you. As a social experience, though, I think they're great. I think you need at least 3 people for them to be any fun, usually 4 or more. You want to just be kind of laughing at the what happens aspect in the game. So that's kind of where they sit for me and how I enjoy them, and maybe someday I'll have enough friends again that I can play something like this. This one's got some big minuses. The rules, they really are lacking. I mean, I count on the regular rules to be good and in Tim Jim games, and these are just lacking. And the Let's Play is what it always is, but it's even more confusing than usual with all this graphic crap in them, but it's kind of confusing. I mean, there's always graphic crap in them, that's how they work. Component-wise, it's a Tim Jim game, they suck. The cards are flimsy, and not going to last many playings. All the same, it's an interesting game. I don't know quite what to rate it without having tried playing it in a situation with other players, because it's funny. I mean, the more solitary a game is, the more I want other players involved in it. The main reason is, the question is, how much do you want to look up rules and make sure you're getting it right? Because if you screw up, so what? Just keep going. If you can keep that in mind, the game can be fun. If you end up trying to wade into those rules to understand, if somebody's so key on winning that they want to try to rules lawyer it, this game is going to suck. And that's actually true with most of them. I mean, Source of the Nile, the rules are probably there in that. They might be there in this in some perverted fashion. But if you're spending 15-20 minutes looking up to see just what happened from a card, the game's not going to be any fun at all. Alright, that's it.